Power consumers on Wednesday kicked against the export of about 23.13 billion naira worth of electricity from Nigeria to some neighboring countries in 2022, despite the widespread darkness witnessed in many Nigerian communities. The latest data on the remittances by international customers obtained from the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission in Abuja showed that Nigeria continued its export of electricity to the republics of Benin and Niger, as well as some special categories of consumers. However, it was observed that the total value of exported electricity from Nigeria in 2022 was about $50.98 million, but the international customers remitted $32.69 million, which is an equivalent of 15.1 billion naira. This implies that they failed to remit a total of $18.29 million or 8.4 billion naira during the period, while the special customers also did not remit 792.6 million naira in the same period. This is according to data obtained from the power regulator. And following the recently signed electricity amendment law by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has hinted the state will establish a company that will generate and distribute power to the state. Abiodun said his administration would take advantage of the newly signed bill that regulated the power sector by establishing a company to that effect. Recall that on the 9th of June, President Tinubu signed the 2023 electricity bill into law, empowering states, companies, and individuals to generate, transmit, and distribute electricity. Speaking when he received participants of the Senior Executive Course 45 Group 1 of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru, Jos in Abeokuta, Abiodun noted that his administration would focus more on the provision of public utilities, which include water and electricity supply. Speaking earlier, the team leader and director of studies NIPSS, Professor Oluwa Fumilayo Paramalam, said the participants were on a one-week study tour of the state as mandated by the president to research topical issues of national importance, saying Ogun State was selected due to its being the industrial capital of the country. And the Director General of the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, Olawale Fasonya, said the agency, in partnership with Jay's Bank, will commence the disbursement of 1.2 billion naira matching funds to micro, small, and medium enterprises across the country. Fasonya stated this on Monday in Abuja at a press briefing to commemorate this year's World MSMEs Day, which was themed Building a Stronger Future Together. According to him, Smedan and Jays will both contribute over 600 million naira each, making about 1.2 billion naira available, and they are hopeful to expand when the allocation for this year drops. He said the pilot scheme commenced with individuals in agribusiness and will be expanded to more sectors once funds are made available. This is why NERSAL were involved, because of the risk associated with agribusiness. Fasonya further stated that plans are on the way to establish the Smedan Investment Company to run its other operations aside the normal subvention it receives from the government, adding that the agency is expecting its operational license soon from the Central Bank of Nigeria to commence operation of the Smedan Microfinance Bank, where MSMEs can access credit easier. And the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, has stated that the Southeast and South-South Nigeria recorded the highest increase in food prices in the month of May. In a report published yesterday, NBS stated that the selected price watch for May showed that the average price of 1 kg of beef stood at 2,520 naira, a 24.19% rise in price on a year-on-year basis from 2,029 naira recorded in May 2022, while it rose by 1% in a month-on-month basis from 2,495 naira in April of 2023. Similarly, the report states that the average price of 1 kg of tomato increased by 17.68% on year-on-year basis from 423 naira in 2022 to 498 naira in May 2023. On state analysis, it noted that the highest average price of 1 kg of beef was recorded in Imo State with 3,475 naira, while the lowest was recorded in Kogi State with 1,790 naira. An analysis by zone showed that the average price of 1 kg of beef was highest in the southeast with 3,278 naira, followed by the south-south with 2,699 naira. Due to the supply cuts announced this week by top crude exporters Saudi Arabia and Russia, all benchmark Brent edged lower on Wednesday, leading to a global economic slowdown. Brent crude was down 64 cents or 0.8% at $75.61 a barrel. Recent business surveys have shown a slump in global factory activities, reflecting sluggish demand in China and Europe. On Wednesday, a private sector survey showed China's services activity in June expanded at the slowest pace in 5 months as weakening demand weighed on post-pandemic recovery momentum. Saudi Arabia, the world's biggest crude exporter, on Monday said it would extend its voluntary output cut of 1 million barrels per day to August. Meanwhile, Russia and Algeria are lowering their August output and export levels by 500,000 barrels per day and 20,000 barrels per day, respectively. And up ahead in the news, forex scarcity stalls fresh petrol importation. These and more will come your way after this commercial break. Stay with us.